Yo, I want to get this while it's fresh. We just killed our shoulders and my arms are literally shaking. They feel like noodles. So if you want a killer shoulder workout, follow along, comment below what you learned, what you got out of it, and if you did this workout, and subscribe to be part of the family. Woo! So this workout took about an hour, focusing on the shoulders today, like I said. So anytime you do really upper body, it's good to warm up your shoulder rotator cuff. It's basically gonna keep your shoulders healthy and stable, and it's really important to do when you're going to be lifting overhead. So this is cable external rotation. You can see I'm starting to get tired because, man, I honestly don't do it enough. But keep your elbow fixed by your side and just slide that cable horizontally as you push the wrist out to the side. You want to keep the shoulder blade rolled back, really good posture, and even a little bit of core contraction so that you don't compensate and cheat, or else honestly you probably will. So I did 3 sets of 15 here before I got ready for the military press. And today I'm figuring out my 5RM. So this is the heaviest one I did, and I kind of fail at 3. And then you'll see I get 2 more kind of like cheat reps, 2 push presses where I use my hips to drive the weight up. So I'm not counting this as my 5RM weight. I decided to go down, and this is like my perfect 5RM with the 60 pounds here. I'm a lot more stable, my ribs stay down, nice strict press overhead, and this is the weight I'm going to use as I continue to go through the rest of my program. I'm hitting it hard and I'm going to make it count. I'm excited for reverse flies. This is my next exercise using the machine, and I'm going really slow and controlled so I build that mind-muscle connection. I always say this, but mind-muscle connection in your lifts is so important. Don't discount it. Make sure that you're not distracted thinking about what you're doing after your workout or what happened before. Be present, be in the workout. I'm thinking about my posterior delts. I'm thinking about my shoulder blades squeezing together and not compensating. So this one, I actually put a little too much weight, so I decided to do a drop set and finish off the 12 reps of the reverse fly. I did 4 sets at 12, and make sure you rest in between. In my programs, I always time my rest intervals. Next up is the lateral raise. This is one of my favorite shoulder exercises. It really builds those round, bold shoulders, if you know what I mean, but it's a little bit less intense than like lifting overhead, a little bit more controlled. It's okay if like once it gets heavy you get a few cheat reps where you're kind of helping it up. Bodybuilders do it all the time. Most of the reps you should be really in perfect alignment. Now my arms are already getting noodly, so these last 2 exercises started to get really tough, and they were burning, which is exactly where I want to be in my workouts. If it's easy, if you're not feeling the burn, you might want to think about going up on your weights. I always say at the end you want to feel like you can only have maybe 1 more rep in the tank, if that. So I'm doing this seated incline shoulder press, and then I actually supersetted that with these dumbbell front raises. I did 3 sets of 12 of these, just lifting those dumbbells up to shoulder level, working on that control back down, keeping my core engaged. And my friends, that's the rest of the workout. If you find this helpful, if you're gonna repeat it, it's gonna be written down below. Make sure you let me know and subscribe to be part of the fam. Thanks for being here.